Hello Grey Zoners, welcome back to another money making guide. This one will earn you roughly 7 to 8k every 10 to 12 minutes by running this very simple path with 0 keys required for this method. But you'll need either a Rush or Delta backpack, and that's because you need a bag that will be 6 slots per column. Now all you'll be doing is running the very south wall of Fort Narith, and you'll be looking for very specific weapons. These are the AK-12, 15 and 19. These guns can be sold for up to $700 to $1,000 depending on the mods attached, and almost every soldier at Fort Narith carry one of these guns. By running the very southern wall, there is exactly enough soldiers to fill up your entire bag. Not only will you be looting these guns, but there will be a small chance to find high tier loot on the bodies also. So to start off with, you'll need to catch a flight to Delta 3. Once you land, you approach the hill on the western side of Fort Narith and pick off any enemies you see over the wall. Now you definitely want to make sure that you kill every enemy on the other side of this wall, because it can be quite dangerous leaping over this fence due to the fact that you can't use your weapon. Once you jump the fence, you want to loot the first guy. The first gun can just go into the bag slot on the right of the bag there. And then any other gun after, you want to remove the rear grip and magazine to make sure it fits into one column only. Make sure you check every piece of armor as well. There is a chance there will be some high tier loot, and you don't want to be missing out on that. Now that you've looted both of those enemies, you want to run down the wall heading east to the most southern entrance of Fort Narith. Now there is normally about 5 to 6 enemies here, but lucky for me on this run, someone had already wiped them out, but they didn't take any of their weapons, so that's good. Now it's worth noting that sometimes these soldiers carry a different weapon, like an AKM or an AK-74U. If that's the case and you don't have enough to fill up your backpack, then you might need to take a slight little adventure up this path here to kill a few more enemies, just so you can get one of the 3 guns that I spoke about earlier. And that's just because the other guns don't really sell for much for some reason. Like the AK-74U is about 400 to 500 and the AKM is 200 to 300, so they're just not worth picking up. Now once you've finished looted all these soldiers, it is worth going over to this small tent to find the equipment box, but most of the time I've just found rigs or backpacks in there, which obviously cannot be carried once you've got a backpack full of guns. So once you've finished looting and you can physically carry no more, head out the south entrance and walk back to Delta 3. So now that you've headed home and finished selling everything, all those enemies will still be dead, so I would suggest safely ending deployment and move to another region that is close by so you don't have high ping, and rinse and repeat what you've just done. This will guarantee to be at least 7k every 10 to 12 minutes without keys and long walks. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please subscribe and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.